Hi, super spuds. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, your favorite tiny potato. And today is Self Love Sundays. So, today's topic is a bit touchy, but I would like to share my story and how I managed to overcome and accept, and I hope that this will bring some some acceptance to you guys. So today's topic is weight, and I am fairly thin, so I can be called thin, skinny, slim. Um, Recently I've been called thick, and my story started when I was pretty young. I saw my mother do all sorts of stuff to lose weight. She would exercise, she would take supplements, she would eat a special weight loss chocolate. I saw it and I was like, huh, is it worth all that? So in Trinidad, there is an exam called SEA where you write this exam and you get into a high school. So I grew up watching Disney, Nickelodeon. I grew up looking at beauty pageants, Miss World, Miss Universe, so on and so forth. And I was always so impressed of how beautiful these women were, how nicely built they were, how pretty they looked, and I was always so impressed by it. Now, I saw my mother go through these things, and I was very, 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 very confused. As a young child, I was wondering, is it worth it? Is this beauty thing really necessary? And when I got placed in an all girls school, I was like, okay, so these shows has mean girls in it, and they often look down on other girls. So maybe I should, do some stuff. So I started exercising at the bright and early age 12, before I even hit 13. And I used to do like very casual, small exercises that I saw on TV at the time. And then my mother persuaded my dad to buy equipment for a home gym. So she used to use them occasionally, and then I started using one of these equipment because it was fun at the time. It was a treadmill. So I would walk, I would run. I for me it was fun. I just used to basically play on it. So that was exercise. And every time I came from school, I would spend an hour on the treadmill just using it. And my dad had no problem with it because to him, I was being active. So when my mother was no longer around, I continued using the treadmill. And then I went on to, I can't remember the name of the machine, but it was like a bike that you could change the settings to how hard you wanted it to be. And I started using that. Again, it was fun for me. So, and I remain pretty slim, pretty skinny, and I liked that. I felt comfortable, I felt confident. But then when I got into university, I didn't have much time to exercise. So I didn't do it as often as I used to. In high school, I used to do it 5 days a week, and it was fun. But when I went on to university, I didn't have the time. My focus was on studying, it was on assignments, it was barely time to do anything else. So I still did it, but I didn't use the machines. I did usual home workouts that you would find on Google, on Pinterest, on YouTube, and I still managed to keep my weight at the level that I wanted. When COVID hit, I got completely lazy when COVID hit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I spent majority of my time watching K dramas and C dramas and online classes and online assignments. And yeah, I got lazy then. And it wasn't lazy as in not doing anything. It was lazy as in my exercise was not being done. So I gained some weight. And the weight that I gained, I basically went from 90 to 100, right? And I was like, okay, that's fine. That's no big deal, right? In high school, I was 90. And then in university, I was 100. And I was like, fine. And in COVID, I went up to 115. So I was like, that's fine as well. I still felt pretty. I still felt beautiful. I still felt confident. And then I went up to 120. So I was like, okay, that's not much. That's fine. But then it kept going up. I was like, no, that's not fine. That's not fine. I started to physically feel a weight on my shoulders, and that became my insecurity, and I did not like it. So I started back exercising, and then it dropped. And I tried to keep my weight below 125. So, like, anywhere in that space of 120 to 124 is fine for me. But I don't exercise every day. I don't, I just maintain it because I feel like if it goes lower, I'll be too skinny. I feel like if it goes higher, I'll be too fat. So I maintain it. And I'm sharing this story because I know a lot of girls and guys in a general struggle a lot with their weight. So I have a younger brother, and my younger brother is tall and very, very, very thin, and he wants to start gym. Now I have friends who started gym, and when they started gym, they got their gains, they reached their goals, and then when they couldn't attend gym as they wanted to, or they couldn't fit it into their schedule, into their studies, into their daily life, they started to feel sad, they started to feel stressed, they started to feel frustrated. And I told my younger brother, I said, you're in high school, focus on that. When you finish high school, you can start gym and fit it into your life. Don't try to squish it into your high school life because it will get overwhelming. When you realize you cannot keep up with your schedule for gym, you will start to feel a certain way. My little brother is persistent on starting. I know what he will go through when he can't be consistent with it, but he doesn't want to listen. So I said, if you want to, and you insist you want to, feel free to start. But my job as an older sister is to be there for him when he can't be consistent and starts to feel a certain way. Now, he wants to have muscles, gains, a six pack, which is all fine, right? He knows what he wants to work towards it. I am happy for him, but I do know what he will go through when he can't be consistent because I went through it. And I did a project. I did regular full workout and still couldn't fit it into my studies and schedule. What I'm saying is if you consider yourself to be skinny and want to gain more, go for it. If you consider yourself chubby, because I don't like to use the word fat, if you consider yourself chubby and you want to lose your weight, a diet, and exercise, and go for it. Don't let anybody tell you that you are too skinny, you are too fat, you are too chubby, you are too anything. You need to know what you want to be. So if you feel comfortable with how much you weigh, with how you look, with how you feel, and you feel beautiful and handsome, with how you look and how you feel, you do you. People's opinions are just that, people's opinions. Do not let their words affect how you feel about yourself. As you do self love Sunday, love yourself. Tell yourself you love yourself. You look great, you feel great, and that's all that matters. Keep doing what you do. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you took away something from this video, if this video helped you accept your insecurities, then wear your insecurities proudly, and I'll see you guys next week for Self Love Sunday. I love you guys. Bye.